exciting. So the Triad we know is home to some all-star athletes, and this morning we'd like to highlight one team in particular. North Carolina A&T Cheer became the first HBCU here in our state to attend the National Cheer Association Nationals. And get this, they placed second overall.
Isn't that awesome? Yes, congratulations. And they're going to talk to us about that. Joining us now are Danielle Kearns-Pickett and Olivia Barrow. Danielle's the team's head coach, and Olivia is one of the current captains. Good morning, and congratulations to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. I know it's early. Olivia, I want to start with you. Talk to us about the process of preparation for nationals. I know you guys work so hard.
Yes, we put a lot of effort and work into preparing for nationals. We practice literally every day of the week, usually from 5 to 8 o'clock. And during that time, we're running our routine over and over again, really being nitpicky about what we need to perfect, what needs to look good, and how we can really execute our routine to the fullest extent. Other than that, you know, it's a lot of wear and tear on the body. So we like to do a lot of conditioning, ice baths, making sure we're taking care of ourselves during the time that we're preparing. And we do a lot of team bonding as well at the same time, just to make sure, you know, we have the best bond. So then when we do hit the mat, it really shows when we perform.
I mean, this is the largest collegiate cheer competition in our country, so it's obviously a lot of pressure. Danielle, as the head coach, how does it feel to represent A&T on a stage like this?
It's a phenomenal feeling to know that, like, I'm taking my program to a competition in which I competed at when I was in college, but also that I dreamed of cheering at and coaching at since I was a young athlete. And so being able to take my team down there, make history, you know, being the first HBCU from North Carolina, the first team from North Carolina A&T, but to be able to place second place by .0925 is just like, we were right there. It's so close.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but out of 21 teams in our division, be able to place top 8 highest scores out of all teams in the intermediate divisions, and then place top 10 highest scores out of all teams that were there in advanced, intermediate, every division. So it's a phenomenal feeling. You know, I can't truly describe it with words, but I'm very happy, very proud, and I look forward to doing it again.
My goodness, Danielle and Olivia, you just perfectly sort of encapsulated what the season must have been like, and going through the ups and downs, I'm sure. But you're also doing something very, very special for North Carolina A&T and HBCUs all around our states, kind of setting an example. Can you sort of talk to what that feels like to be able to be the first team to do something like this, and then, you know, come back next year and hopefully take the whole thing?
Absolutely. You want to talk, Liv?
So it's definitely, going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of pressure, but at the same time, it's really rewarding to be able to put in that work and to represent Greensboro and A&T the way we do. I'm from Greensboro, so I'm really excited and really happy to represent the Triad and to put in even more work to make sure that whatever it was happened less than a half point, that doesn't happen next year, and that we win by so much.
Well, you touched on something there, Olivia. It is a lot of work, and for student athletes like yourself, I mean, you have a lot of time. There's a lot of things that you need to juggle in the air. How do you personally balance cheerleading as well as your student life, your studies, and just your regular life responsibilities?
Great question. So alongside being captain of the team, I am also a chemical engineering student.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of my studies have to go into engineering. So definitely knowing how to manage your time, you know, what to put on your plate. I'm over one of our clubs, the American Institute of Chemical Engineers, as well. So definitely knowing how to manage my time. Communication is key. With my coach, Danny, we make sure we communicate on all fronts, especially when we're getting ready for NCA. I want to make sure I'm putting all my time into my team, into the routine, and making sure that everyone feels comfortable and that I know what I'm doing at the same time. So definitely knowing how to manage my time appropriately and knowing how much I can bite off for the season.
Daniel, any parting thoughts? We have about 20 seconds left that you'd like to say to your Aggie community.
Well, thank you, Aggie Pride, always. Aggie Pride is nationwide. Thank you all for pouring into us and for believing in us. And our motto of being better than yesterday in every aspect, physically, emotionally, mentally, to always come back and make sure that we're better and stronger. So we look forward to bigger and better.
Awesome to talk with both of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations once again. Everyone can follow along their journey by following their Instagram page at NCAT Cheer, as you see on your screen there.